Hey everyone, welcome back to Royal Sussex Squad. Today we're diving into the latest controversy surrounding Meghan Markle and her newly rebranded lifestyle brand As Ever. A Spanish politician is reportedly considering legal action, claiming that Meghan's logo looks suspiciously similar to the coat of arms of a small town in Mallorca. But is this really plagiarism, or just another attempt to stir up drama around the Duchess of Sussex? Let's break it all down. The mayor of Porreres, a town with just 5,000 residents, is said to be studying the case to determine if legal action should be taken. The issue, the As Ever logo, which features a palm tree with two birds, bears a resemblance to the town's official coat of arms. But is this really a case of copying or just a coincidence? According to sources close to Meghan, the palm tree is a personal symbol for the Sussexes, inspired by their Montecito home where Prince Harry once romantically told Meghan, "My love, it's us." Meanwhile, the two birds are a nod to Prince Harry's love for hummingbirds, which he's written about in his memoir, Spare. Here's the kicker. The mayor herself admitted that this whole controversy is actually bringing international attention to her tiny town. So is this about genuine copyright concerns or just a PR stunt? As expected, the British tabloids have wasted no time in seizing on this story. Outlets like the Daily Mail, The Sun, and The Express have framed the alleged logo controversy as yet another example of Meghan Markle stealing ideas. Their headlines have used loaded language like plagiarism scandal and royal embarrassment, suggesting wrongdoing without any legal proof. This follows a predictable pattern. Whenever Meghan embarks on a new project, the UK press immediately finds a way to discredit it. From her Archetypes podcast to her The Bench book, and now As Ever, there's a clear effort to diminish her work before it even has a chance to succeed. A closer look at these reports also reveals inconsistencies. Some articles suggest the mayor of Porreres is planning a legal battle, while others emphasize that she is actually excited about the global attention. This contradictory messaging shows that the real goal isn't accuracy, but clickbait headlines that drive outrage and negativity toward Meghan. On social media, anti-Meghan accounts and royal commentators have quickly latched onto the story. Some of the loudest critics include royal reporters who have long attacked Meghan's every move, online hate accounts that regularly push negative narratives about the Sussexes, pro-monarchy influencers who see Meghan's success as a challenge to the royal family's traditional image. Certain users are even exaggerating the claims, falsely stating that Meghan has already been sued, even though there's no legal action yet. Others have posted misleading side-by-side images of the logos, intentionally tweaking them to make them look identical. This misinformation campaign is part of a broader attempt to paint Meghan as deceptive or unoriginal. Meanwhile, Meghan's supporters have pointed out that similar design elements do not equate to plagiarism, and that her brand logo has clear personal meaning linked to Harry and their home in Montecito. They've also questioned why other royals' business ventures never receive the same level of scrutiny. It's no coincidence that this controversy has erupted just days after Meghan revealed her rebranded lifestyle brand As Ever. This fits into a wider pattern of preemptive attacks on anything she does, designed to shape public perception before she even has the chance to properly introduce her work. As Ever was just announced, and suddenly a small town in Spain is making plagiarism claims. The same outlets that have relentlessly targeted Meghan for years are the first to push this narrative. This happens just as Meghan and Harry are gaining positive attention from their recent appearances in Canada. These coordinated smears serve a larger agenda, keeping Meghan in a constant state of controversy so that her work is always overshadowed by negativity. The goal is clear: to make potential customers hesitant about supporting her brand, to frame her as problematic, and to create yet another manufactured scandal. The question is, will it work? Or will Meghan, as always, rise above the noise and continue moving forward with her vision for As Ever? Let's not forget this rebrand happened because Meghan had trademark issues with her original American Riviera orchard name. With As Ever, she's finally launching a brand that reflects her vision. So is this just another excuse to attack her every move? The idea of a royal engaging in business branding and endorsements is nothing new. Throughout history, members of the British royal family have monetized their status through various ventures, some directly tied to their royal titles. And yet, none of them have faced the relentless scrutiny that Meghan Markle experiences whenever she embarks on something new. For instance, King Charles' Duchy Originals, founded in 1990, this organic food and farming brand was created under the Duchy of Cornwall. It directly leveraged Charles's royal position and has since been absorbed into Waitrose as Waitrose Duchy Organic. Despite being a commercial business profiting off his title, no one accused Charles of overstepping royal traditions or cashing in on his status. Princess Anne's endorsements and equestrian deals. Anne has long been associated with various equestrian brands and charities benefiting from her royal status, yet the British press never suggests she's exploiting her name for personal gain. Prince Edward's failed TV production company. In the 1990s, Prince Edward launched Ardent Productions, a media company that attempted to make royal documentaries. Even though it was a business disaster, he never faced the level of backlash that Meghan does with each new project. The Earthshot Prize, spearheaded by Prince William and Kate, features a logo that is clearly inspired by natural elements, a globe encircled by an intricate design mimicking the rings of a tree. It was meant to symbolize sustainability and environmentalism, drawing clear influences from existing nature-inspired patterns. However, despite its obvious similarities to other eco-conscious logos, there was no media outrage, no legal threats, and no accusations of copying. Instead, it was praised as thoughtful and visionary. So why is Meghan's as ever logo, a simple palm tree and birds, being labeled as plagiarism? The answer is simple. The criticism isn't about design similarities. It's about who is behind it. It's impossible to ignore the pattern of double standards at play. Every royal is given the freedom to pursue projects, launch brands, and build legacies, except Meghan. The moment she steps into an entrepreneurial space, the press and critics manufacture a controversy to cast doubt on her credibility. Consider the hypocrisy. When Charles monetizes organic farming, it's visionary. When William and Kate use natural imagery in their branding, it's inspirational. When Meghan incorporates meaningful symbolism into her logo, it's plagiarism. This isn't about branding. This is about deliberate efforts to undermine Meghan's success, to make her seem unoriginal, untrustworthy, and undeserving of her own achievements. The goal is clear: to discourage her from thriving outside of the royal system. The contrast is glaring. When other royals create brands or engage in business, it's celebrated as innovation. But when Meghan does the same, it's framed as scandalous, greedy, or improper. But the reality is, no matter how much they try to tear her down, Meghan continues to rise. As ever is just the beginning, and if history has shown us anything, it's that Meghan isn't one to back down in the face of adversity. As usual, Meghan is facing scrutiny over something that might not even be an issue. Is this a case of bad faith accusations, or should the Sussexes have done more research? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.